Hi guys, so I am back with a tutorial. It's been a while since I've had a tutorial or anything filmed. Obviously a lot has changed. If you can tell, the background's changed, I moved. So if you want an update on all of that stuff, that's going to be in my favorites video. I'm probably going to just stick that at the end of the video so we can get to the favorites first. But I just wanted to kind of share with you guys some of the products that I've been using lately. So I'm just going to show y'all all of those in the video as I'm doing my makeup. And the palette that I used to create this look is the Too Faced Cat Eyes palette. I love this palette. So the good thing about this palette is that it has this nice selection of neutrals, colors, really nice matte highlights, and then the shimmery highlights. And it also has these darker shades that double as eyeliners. You just use them wet and they're more like a powder liner, which those are really easy to use. I didn't use them wet in this tutorial, but I can totally do another tutorial showing you guys how to do that because it's really, really easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm back. If you have any requests for specific looks or anything, please just shoot them at me. And again, I'm going to link the other video, my favorites video, below because that's going to have more details as to what's been going on, why I've been gone, and you can check out my favorites because I haven't done a favorites video in over a year. So yeah, you can check all that out. The links are going to be below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So I've already primed my face with my Too Faced Prime and Poreless, and I let that sink in just a little bit. So I'm going to go in and prime my eyes and just my under eyes with a little bit of this MAC Prolong Wear Concealer. And I've been just doing my concealer this way lately. It's quicker for me. So I'll just put a little bit on my lid and then under my eyes, and I'll just blend it out all at once. And the brush I'm using is by BH Cosmetics. It is a tapered foundation brush. Okay, so now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with this Bare Minerals Well Rested Powder Concealer. I'm just going to do that so in case I do have any fallout, it's not going to cling to the concealer. Just taking the littlest, tiniest bit, I'm just going to push that under my eyes. And I can just sweep it around later and blend it a little bit more, but I'm just going to push that under there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Demolition. And this is just a really dark brown, like really, really dark. It's almost like black. But I'm just going to use that along my lower, the outer. I have not done videos in so long, so I can't even talk. I'm just going to do that on the outer half of my eyelid. So now I'm just going to take a brush by e.l.f. I love this little brush just for blending stuff out. I'm just going to smudge this out just a little bit. Nothing super blended out, but just going to blend that a little bit. So now I'm going to take this Cat Eyes palette by Too Faced, and I'm just going to grab this Tiger's Eye color. I'm going to pack that all over my lid. Just grabbing any old eyeshadow brush. This is like one of my little go-tos by Sephora. And I'm just gonna pack that all over. So now I'm going to take this shade by MAC. This is Uninterrupted. This is a pro shade, so it's a little bit bigger than the smaller eyeshadows. And I'm just going to blend that in my crease and just kind of soften out the edges of this eyeshadow. The only thing I don't like about the Cat Eye palette is it doesn't have a really nice transition shade. So I just kind of grab my own. Now I'm grabbing this Meow color and I'm just gonna put that right up under my eyebrows. I don't even really want it to look very strong, just a little bit lighter. Now I'm taking this dark brown called Leopard and I'm just gonna pack that onto this little smudge brush, and I'm just gonna put that right over where we applied that Demolition Urban Decay liner. So now I'm just going to take this little tiny blending brush and I'm going to get a little bit of that same leopard color and I'm just going to smoke it on the outer corners. So for my lower lash line, I'm just going to drag a little bit of that leopard shade along the lower lashes. I'm not going to go all the way in. Just going to take it a little bit further than halfway and kind of just fade it out like that. And now I'm just going to take that small blending brush again and grab some of that MAC Exposed and just kind of blend out the edges because I don't want this to look super harsh and I do want it to look a little smoked out on that lower lash line. Now I'm just going to grab this shade called Purr, and it's like a shimmery champagne-y color. It might look really stark on camera, but we're just gonna shear that out a little bit and put a little bit on our inner corner. So now I'm just going to go in with this Rimmel London Lash Accelerator. This has been my go-to mascara lately. There's an eyelash on there. Ew. So I'm just going to put a generous amount on there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Hourglass Immaculate, and I'm going to mix that with a little bit of the MAC Face and Body. So this is a powder formulation, liquid mousse type foundation, and this is more of a water base. So this is just going to kind of thin it out a little bit. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer just for a little bit of highlight. And for that, I'm just going to use my concealer brush to blend that out as well. And one thing I don't like to do with this Fit Me concealer is bring it up, like right up under my eyes. Because if you have any creases in your eyes, then this is just gonna like sit right, right inside of them and exaggerate it. It's gonna look really bad. But this is a good highlighting concealer. I think I actually heard somebody say that this concealer doesn't crease, and that is a big fat lie. And I'm just going to go back in with this brush, no extra foundation on it, and just kind of blend around where I put that highlight. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I'm just going to put that where I have any blemishes or discoloration, which is right here. So I'm just going to shear that out. And I find that I don't have to deal with any issues of it creasing. If you use your finger, you might pack on too much, so then you have the problem of creasing, but I like to use this right up in here. Just anywhere where I feel like I need a little more coverage. Sometimes this chin is out of, let's see, needs a little bit right here. So now I'm just going to take this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is just regular old transparent powder. I'm going to grab, oh, I grabbed my angled contour brush. Okay. I'm going to grab this powder brush and just set everything. Now I'm going to contour with this NARS Casino bronzer. It has a little bit of shimmer, not a ton, but it's definitely not enough to make your contour look crazy. So I'm just going to put that right in the hollows of my cheekbones. The brush I'm using is the small contour brush by Sigma. This is the F05. I'm just going to swirl around to blend that in. And if you're a makeup artist, this is probably the perfect brush to use on anybody. It is small, so it may look harsh at first, but the way that you can wiggle this brush around, it'll really blend everything out nicely. So for blush, I'm using Milani Bella Rosa. This is a gorgeous, deep berry blush. So I'm just going to take a blush brush and just kind of shear that out. I don't like to go in and be super, see like this? You got to blend this sucker out. And that's the one thing that frightened me about the color of this blush. I figured it would be really chalky and hard to blend out. But if you use the right brushes, it's not an issue. So for my highlight, I'm going to just use this Marc Jacobs Light Show. And I like to use this a couple different ways, but today I'm just going to grab the top two and kind of mix those a little bit. And I'm going to put that right at the tops of my cheekbones. Just give us a little glow. And then a little bit right here. Makes your cheeks look really chubby. I'm just going to take just a little bit of this white shade and go right down the center of my nose. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then whatever's left, just a little bit up here. Not too much for me because I do have a little bit of texture issues going on, so I'm just not going to go crazy with that. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. This has been like my favorite brow product of life, really. So I've been using Soft Brown. I could use a darker brown and just kind of use a light hand, but because I have thin brows, I just use a lighter shade because I'm not used to my brows being super bold, super thick, super dark. So I'm just gonna go in and do what I gotta do. And to clean this up, you can just take a concealer brush with just a little bit of any kind of face concealer, blemish concealer, and just kind of clean up the edges. If you've already set your foundation, it's not a big deal. If you're using a cream concealer, it's not going to do much. So, okay, so now I'm just going to hold all this stuff in place with a little bit of brow gel. I'm using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And just gluing that sucker in place. Okay, so for our lips, I have two options, which are kind of like summer to fall appropriate. First, I'm just going to go in with this L'Oreal Au Naturel lip liner. And the two lip options I have is a deeper nude color. This is the Kardashian Enjoy Stick. And the shade is, oh my gosh, that's small. Love Hangover. So it looks like this. The other option I have is if you want to kind of do a little bit of a darker lip, I mean, we can totally go in and do like the wine colored lips, but I mean, that is a bit early. You're going to have all fall, all winter to do that. So I just say, just go a little bit darker, just like a little bit. And this is more of like a deep berry. And that's this color right there. And the gloss that I like to use with that is this Calvin Klein High Shine Lip Gloss. And this is in Elusive. And now I'm just going to go in with Fast Play, and that's how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm not sure if this is going to be a talk through or this is going to end up being a voiceover. So if it's a voiceover, then you probably won't see this clip. But I just wanted to thank you guys for being patient with me. I know I've been gone for quite a while. So yeah, I'm back. A lot of stuff has happened. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some kind of update video before I upload this video, so I don't have to kind of have everything in one. So yeah, this is just my summer to fall transition look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about anything in this video, anything in general, just leave it in comments below, and I'll have all the products listed on my blog. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh look, it's my neighbors. Heh, it's a cute dress. Okay, I have a cute dog. Oh, he's so cute. This would probably be a good brush for foundation as well. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm choking. Maybe this was not the day I needed to be filming a video. Like, what is this hand doing? Hey.